biggest problems with businesses getting into the social media space isn't that they're not trying it. A lot of companies are trying to do social media. One of the biggest problems that I see with the clients that I work with and the people that I talk to is that they're only investing about 20% of the resources that they really need in the space to be successful. So it's a lot like saying, I'm not going to study in school until I actually get into Stanford. You have to invest a little bit of time and a little bit of resources before you'll actually see some return. You have to put in, the time. You have to develop a content calendar, a content schedule where you're consistently and regularly putting out content. That's not easy to do. To develop really good content is difficult, and that's where the focus should be when it comes to social media. Social media channels are just channels to get content out. What's being shared is quality content, and a lot of companies are putting in about 20% of the resources that they really need and expecting to see major results, and all the results they're hearing about in case studies done by big brands. And it's really not going to change until they get past putting their big toe in and they actually commit towards getting into the space. As with most things, most businesses, you need to invest money and put money in before you actually see anything come out. Same with advertising or whatever you're working with. You have to invest startup costs in a business before you actually start making money. Social media is one of those things that takes time, and you have to build trust. And the only way you can really build trust is to be consistent and to be present and to be there over a period of months and years. So if I, take this as an encouragement to take a risk. It's working for enough companies or enough case studies out there to show that it's not an anomaly. We're not in the year 2000 anymore. This is a very real thing that's transforming society, but you have to be willing to take a risk to see any returns.